Alright, this is Papers, Please. I've played a couple games. These are the endings. If you're not familiar with Papers, Please, it has multiple endings. I have gotten 4 of them. These ones right there. I'm currently playing this game on the bottom. It has a nice branching save system. You can't tell really here because all of mine start off of day 1. But if I wanted, I could start a day here, and then it'd branch off. So I have this game down here, which is the one I'm working on now, because I'm trying to unlock endless mode. Because I prefer recording games on endless mode, just because I don't feel that good about playing the entire story on YouTube, because you should get the game and play the story for yourself. It has some great things. Just so you know, I normally have all of my information written out in a text file, and I play windowed, but I'm playing full screen for this, so I had to just now write out everything on a piece of paper and tape it to the side of my computer. Luckily, I had pen and paper in reachable distance, because a cat got in my lap just as I was about to start. Where is your passport, you dumbo? Oh my god. Take all your stuff back. Because you don't have a passport, you idiot. Yes. If you do not know Papers, Please, you should. It is a game by Lucas Pope, and I'm a border guard. And okay, that looks good. Your face matches. As you can see, I am checking all of his info. He does have killer sideburns. I'm always overly cautious about their that's good. I'm always overly cautious. Oh my goodness, you're here early. I mean late. The opposite of early. That's why you look at that stuff first. So, yes, I'm not going to be playing as well as I could because I'm talking. And I just cannot concentrate when I'm talking, apparently. That is not what you said. What was I saying? You just passed through. Okay, Lucas. Are those both Ks? I think they're both Ks? Okay. 170. Tear. Picture. Okay. I have no idea what I was saying. It's a good seal. Good date. Today's the 10th. Please don't cite me for this. So, this game is my attempt to survive the month with my job. Yes, I'm a border guard for 1 month, and if you survive with your job, you unlock the endless mode. So I honestly do not know how you are expected to do that. I don't know if citations have any bearing on it at all, or if it's just if you work with the rebels. But I'm doing what I can, and that's good. That is a bad seal. That is a very bad seal. Documents, entry permit. Forged documents means I get to detain. Get a little extra money for detention. A lot of people who have reviewed this game, okay, Kitty's gone. A lot of people who have reviewed this game, similar things come up in their reviews. One thing that's common is you're making me think that there's something wrong with you. I think I've had someone with this story before, and there was something wrong. I just don't see it. These papers look to be in order. That number matches. Picture matches. It looks male. Transit doesn't need extra. UFed is Corsa City. Okay. I'm doing it. I'm probably... God, I am not making the monies today. Oh God. Okay, he was good. Alright. So as I was saying, the common themes that come up in reviews of this game are, it's a boring game. You're doing boring things. And the other common theme is, it will make you hate yourself. You will feel terrible. And where are my rules? Rules. I'll get to the feeling terrible in a second. But as far as boring, that in my opinion is simple sensationalizing ism. The whole idea that because the premise of the game is you are a border guard checking papers. Oh, alright. In case you didn't know, partway through the month, to counteract terrorist attacks, you have the ability to unlock the trank gun. And I get a bonus for tranking the terrorist of 20 credits. I have a booth upgrade available to double-click for quick inspect to see discrepancies. I'm not going to do it just because it is 5 credits, and in my opinion, it's much faster just to hit the spacebar to quick inspect. I do have the tab upgrade to open up the denial and entry granted stamps, and I have the rule bookmarks. For this run, I am doing... I'm feeding and heating my family every other night. I will, when I am a better player, attempt to play feeding and heating every night. But I'm trying to keep as much money as I can, because I don't know if someday I'm going to do terribly. This was a pretty good day. I detained some people, got 10 credits, 20 credits for tranking that guy. So that was 65 today, which is pretty good for me. But my son's birthday is tomorrow. I will buy him crayons. I will make my son happy. Oh, I didn't mention, I started this video dancing to that music with the mouse. I love this music. It's the moment I saw the trailer, not the moment I saw the trailer, the moment the trailer started, I I had to play it. I played the beta, which is 10 days long, I believe. But I am super liking the game, which brings me back to what I was saying, which is there was just an article recently about Clue, the movie based on the board game. There was a movie based on a board game recently, at least one. I can't think of more than one. Signal Clinch. Alright, that's 24. That's good. That's a good date. That's still a good date. I already looked at your info? Okay. I generally approve people early, because you can approve, and then if you spot something bad, you can deny them. Which also means you shouldn't deny early, because... crap! Okay, I did not... This is... Oh, so many things to say. I will get back to this. One of my favorite things about this game, things that has happened in this game, is actually what just happened, and it happened to me on a different playthrough, and it just happened to me just now. But other thing, the Clue, Martina Roll, the movie based on the board game, written and directed by Jonathan Lynn of Yes Prime Minister fame. Import. I'm. Jeez, this is bad day all around. That could have been over ages ago. I'm not gonna make any money today. I have what? Was that my third person or my second person? I think it was just my second person. Clue was not, at the time, a hit. It has become a cult classic. If you are not familiar with it, go see it. Go get it. Get it. Watch it. It's awesome. But the article was... The focus of the article was basically... What went wrong? Why was it not so popular at the time? Why did it not do well? And in the course of the article, something that's brought up is possibly, is it because it's made from a game? Is that a silly premise? And Michael McKean, who plays Mr. Green in the movie, is quoted in the article as saying, you can, out of any premise, you can make a good or a shitty movie. And that, I think, is perfect to describe Papers, Please. Out of any premise, you can make a good or a shitty game. This is a good game. Just make sure. You did say transit for 2 days? Okay. I can conceive of a game where... See, the problem with Forged Entry Permit is I don't know what was wrong with it. It's possible that there was a... Oh, God. It's possible that there was a missing or incorrect seal, but I don't know what it was. Everything looked right. She was from Lorndaz in Oberstan. Hey, Georgie. I think you're good on this day, but I'm not making any of the money. How many times am I gonna say that? You're. Oh, right. Duh, Georgie's. Okay, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. I'd love to let you through, but I cannot afford another citation. And you're not gonna hate me for it. Rules. The point of it all is this game is about checking papers, checking discrepancies in papers. I'm sorry, Georgie. And yes, it is conceivable that there could be a bad game that is utterly boring. But that's not this. This game is not boring. And I've stopped reading reviews of it because it's annoying that people talk about it in such a way. The other thing is that it will make you hate something, whether that's yourself or... Is that what you said? Yeah. Antegria, Senmamaro, good seal. If he has forged papers, I have no idea why. It's expired. So not forged papers, just wrong papers. I don't know if I finished my sentence earlier. You can grant them access early and then later deny it, but the deny stamp always takes precedence. So if you deny them early for some accidental reason, I've done it by reflex before because I used to put the passports there to be easy to deny. If you deny them early, then there's no going back. That's still good. God, I am not paying attention to what they're saying to me. And I have tried putting about 20 entry stamps on top of a denial. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Transit, you don't need a work permit. And I haven't seen a criminal. 2 days, no criminals yet. Yes, hating yourself. Ooh, and the day's over, so I can take time with this girl. I'm fairly removed emotionally at the moment, since I'm trying to unlock endless mode. The first time I played through, there were some times I felt bad about things. But I'm right now I'm trying to do things differently. There is a character. Some characters come through. Yeah, you can have medicine, son. Everyone gets food today. God, I did terribly that egg. There's a character who comes through and says, basically, not to let someone behind them in line in for basically sex trafficking reasons. And I did not let that character through in the beta, but I have let that character through in the actual game. Don't know how I feel about it. If you know about Papers, Please, and you do not know about... Okay, 8 citations. I think I had 4 when I got my first things. That's 4 citations. Who's your friend? Shape Piersovska. I'm gonna forget that. Something Sovska something. I don't know how I feel about helping the rebels. Yes. There's a game. A Lucas Pope game. That is not a valid seal. Entry permit. Called Republia Times. And you should check that out. That is, if you wanna talk about boring premises, that is one that I'm sure people would say Khaled Istom. People would say, oh, this one. Okay. Am I gonna do it? Am I gonna do it? Do I want to do it? I don't think I will. I don't think I've gotten this far. Those names match. Since I did it last time, so I'm gonna try not doing it. Oh, of course I don't want to do it because I don't want to lose my job. L4 DL1. But yeah, Republia Times, you are working on a newspaper. It is, and you're not wanted. And you better not be. There's Republia over here. So you're working on their newspaper. And that one has all sorts of nice moral implications. Nope, it's not what you just said. Okay, 2 weeks. Good. Is that your face? Okay. Better look. 68. 167. That's a year from now. Stotsk. Tegria Glorian. Okay. I have not... I've had brief moments of morality pangs. But I have not... Nothing has really nagged at me until something happened. You've seen it already in this session. People who forget something. You noticed some of them. Okay, that's all good. Some of them, I've asked, "Where's your passport?" And then they've said, "What is passport?" But others are like, "Here it is." Nope, buddy. And it was a while. Every time someone had their passport. Okay, apparently you are. Doesn't mean there isn't something else wrong with you. I should have been looking at all these dates. Pentovsky Lou. Gross, that matches. Whoa, that's a good seal. You did say you're visiting for 2 months, right? Yeah. Every single time for lots of days of this game, someone had forgotten someone had forgotten to give me something. Their papers had all checked out. Khaled Istom, this is the guy I'm supposed to kill for the Ezek, but I'm not going to do it. Which I assume means he's good to go, because he's part of the story. You're good. Take your stuff! Okay. Oh my god, What was I saying? Yes, people who had forgotten to give me something were all checked out until I got someone who had forgotten to give me something, and then when they gave it to me, it was a forged document. And then I suddenly was... I suddenly started thinking about the people who had not forged their documents, because I was thinking about why that person did it, and clearly that person did not give me the forged document because they knew it was forged and they thought they might get caught. And then I started thinking about motive of not giving me documents, and I realized that it's quite possible that the people who did not give me documents... Ooh, I can detain you. Ooh. Sure. People did not give me documents even though they were good. Maybe didn't know they were supposed to. Maybe forgot. And I've never been to a country like Arstotzka. That is you, right? Country like Arstotzka. Did you say visit for 2 weeks? Yeah. But I have been to other countries. I have been through customs, and it's sometimes stressful. I've never been treated poorly, but I have been treated shortly, curtly, surlily. Yeah, I thought that might happen. Okay, really? Which one was he? Was he that one? I honestly do not recognize him in that picture. I'm sorry. Sorry, lady. You're Karina Lopez. It was Shay something that the guy wanted me to let through. So I assume she's going to be... You know, I've probably already denied her. Okay. But yes. Going through customs is stressful. I don't think... I don't think that I've ever forgotten to give something, but I've certainly not been prepared for all questions, not known the answers to questions. For instance, I think I've been asked what hotel I'm staying at, and I didn't make the plans. Someone else made the plans. I don't know where I'm staying. So I started thinking that maybe those people were just making honest mistakes. And I had, before that point, cursed at everybody who had forgotten to give me stuff, because they were wasting my time, and they were making it so I didn't make the sweet monies. And then I felt bad. I felt bad in retrospect for every single one of those times. So I haven't felt bad for letting through sex traffickers. I haven't felt bad for separating husband and wife couple. I haven't felt bad about killing people that the rebels wanted me to. I suddenly felt bad for all of the innocent people that I had gotten mad at. So that was one of my favorite parts of the game so far. The other favorite part of the game, which I said I was going to talk about, goes back to something that happened... Ooh, really? 14 people just then? Okay. I guess some of them I denied really quickly. Take a sip of water. My favorite moment playing this game. I asked Lucas Pope about it, and he said that he does things on other days to prevent what happened to me from happening. Asylum. Right, I haven't been reading these. That's why I didn't know about him. Asylum do not require those. Okay, that's good to know. I think I didn't see that last time. Luke's Pope said that... He said visit? Yeah. He intentionally changed things around on some days to avoid what happened to me happening. And what happened to me, you saw it happen already. On the day, it was United Federation the first time that I played, but it was Impor this time. I don't remember if it was the first day that I've played in this video, or the second. But I was told not to allow anyone from Impor into the country. And then Sergiu comes and talks to me. And then, I forgot. This time it was because I didn't read it, but last time it was because when it was the United Federation, it was because I forgot. And Bakerb, and it was an amazing feeling. Because I've felt that way, I guess, in reading fiction, watching things. I don't think it's the visceral feeling that I had. I don't think was something that I've ever experienced in a game before. I started laughing at myself. It was perfect because I was assuming at the time it was intentionally done to give me new information and then distract me just long enough to forget the new information. And so I thought it was intentional and that it worked. After asking Lucas Pope, I found out that it wasn't. It was intentional in the other direction of avoiding that on other days, and not sending someone to talk to me at the beginning of the day, but sending them a little later so I get used to the new rules. How much money are you going to give me? 10 credits? That's fine. I only get 5 for processing you. I hope that doesn't come back to bite me. I hope that, like, the inspector is not going to know that I got bribed by that guy. Wonderful. Wait, did you say visit? Okay. Integria, Glorian, good seal. That matches. Those are good days. You... Oh! Oh, nope, he has an ID supplement. I'm just a complete idiot. So yeah, he's good. He's good to go. He's not a criminal. Hey! I'm sorry, my kitty's eating something it shouldn't. Okay. Alright, Oh, now I'm wasting precious time! And now I've... Oh, wait, you come back in 3 days with right papers? Alright, give it to me. Take it! Let me give it! Did I give a reason stamp? Did I give a reason stamp? I don't know if I gave a reason stamp. Okay. The end of that story is I have since having that experience and then asking Lucas Pope about it, I read an article where he's quoted more in depth talking about it, about designing the game, and I don't remember if the game counts a month as a few weeks. I feel like there was one time when it said a month and they said a few weeks and it was wrong. It was possibly that it was 2 months and they said a few months and that was wrong. But I don't know. But in the article he was talking about designing the game, and he mentioned needing to do a lot of balancing of the story and when certain people come and when certain things happen, and he said there were times when he had to make it so that people who come and talk... okay. Shift. Oh no! I don't think I got him. I think I was... I think he blew up too early. I don't think I'm gonna get that 20 credits, all because I couldn't pick that key up again. Oh well. Oh yeah, I got it! Okay. So, everyone's hungry, so they get food. Fine, give medicine to my son. I did not adopt my niece last time. I'm gonna adopt my niece and go to sleep. In case I didn't finish, the article is talking. If I can find it, I'll put a link in the description of this video. But he was talking about intentionally designing levels so that that didn't happen. But I'm so glad that he did not get around to doing that for all of the levels, because that's honestly my favorite thing that's happened in the game so far. So, that was the end of day 21. There's a month. There's a full month. It's October, so there's 31 days. At the end, I will get investigated and hopefully keep my job. I will probably have at least one more video from this timeline, and then hopefully I plan on doing some endless mode videos, and see what I can do there. But if you've watched this far, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Let's go to sleep.